welcome to Langrisser 3.0. It's not news from the future, but it's news of the present because SP Lana is here. So yup, on this part of video we'll be showcasing the skills and stats of SP Lana, the thing that everyone has been waiting for. So presenting you SP Lana. Oh, oops, sorry. No, this is normal Lana. Please give me a moment. Presenting you the Maho Shoujo transformations, and that means magical girl transformation. But apparently, she shouldn't be magical girl because SP form is kind of like the much older version of her. So, yep, let us have a look at Henshin. Press the button. Ta-da! Presenting you guys in the world of games and technology and blah blah whatsoever. For guys, the more you wear, the stronger you are, and for girls, the more, the lesser you wear, the more revealing it is, the stronger you are. Presenting you SP Lana. Alright, so ta-da!
上から目線はやめてください。このプリンセスのしもべに過ぎないのです。しもべはしもべらしく自覚を持ちなさい。
So yeah, we are the slave of the princess. So yep, this is the form of SP Lana in 2.5D motion. I think I'm gonna call it all live animations. Either way.
仲間を選ぶ私がですか？ハンサムでジェントルマンなレオンが同行してくれるといいのですが。
Okay, I'm gonna touch it again.
妹のリアナ、仲間を選ぶ私がですか？仲間を選ぶ私がですか？
Alright, stop saying Leon. We know
ハンサム
what
で
Leon.
仲間を選ぶ私がですか？
So alright, this is basically
ハンサ
the
ムでジェントルマンなレオンが同行してくれるといいのですが。
okay, the whole view of
妹のリアナ。
SP Lana. And if you guys are interested in doing the cosplay, oh yeah,
リアナは
double
いい
thumbs
か
up.
な。
Double thumbs up.
上から目線はやめてください。このプリンセスのしもべに過ぎないのです。しもべはしもべ。
Alright, enough talk. So, okay, I've noticed her intelligence has increased to 590, and this will be the two new skills she'll be having: Elemental Resonance or Elemental Echo, and followed by Phase Shift, which we will be presenting you guys. So apparently, right now, SP Lana is kind of able to play in two modes. She no longer rely on just, well, her exclusives no longer just Astaroth and her exclusive items, but it can go with Brick Moon, Scepter, and other items. Okay, just in case you guys do not know what I'm talking about, so she can be played with Scepter to do even further range, so she become even further range hero. Go with Pale Staff, Red Moon, and Blue Moon, or any good item that's gonna be released out in the future. Okay, I do not have all the new items yet, but yep, so she can become an AoE player or a single target player. So alright, let's go have a look at the new ability first, then followed by going on single target ability and AoE ability. Hey, gains a talent, so Sacred Judgment of Darkness Light. So for every buff she has, increased damage by 7%, maximum of 35%. If you bring close combat soldiers, AoE damage, range, and skill will be the range will +1, and the AoE range will be increased by 1. And if you bring ranged soldiers, well, when the skills requires to go into battle, increase units attack range by +1. So yep, basically that summarized up. So that's kind of two mode for SP Lana in this. You can play two kind of mode for SP Lana. So okay, just gonna do easy crowd play. So we'll be using this level up stage. So alright, we'll be going to switch on to SP Lana. So we're gonna be bringing this 3 skills, and alright. So presenting you guys phase shift. So apparently I'm gonna move to these positions. So I'm gonna mark the current location I'm at, and then yep. And for every buff she received, the damage will increase by 7%. So yeah, I'm gonna give her. Oh, sorry. Nope, that's bad. Alright, I'm gonna go with this example. Yeah. So apparently phase shift has the ability to reduce damage intake by the character, so whoa, 75%. Okay, let's look at ability. Oh, the damage is only applicable to heroes only. So right, I'm gonna go to these sections and do a range attack on the enemies. I'm gonna on animation. Okay, so dealing 32,000 damage. Alright, so I'm gonna reflect back. So okay, right now we do the current marking is 32,000. Okay, we'll be doing a couple of trial here, and sorry, I should have bring Bozo instead for the buff. So let's look again.
Huh? 計画通りだ。
行きましょう。ターゲットは勝負どころです。
So yeah, we're just gonna end our turn. So apparently before you teleport, you mark your first and original positions before anything happens or trigger. So as you can see, the damage that my hero takes is fairly low. I mean the damage reduction of 75%, and yeah, apparently it don't just last for a hit, but throughout the whole process, based on the description here. And okay, the 3C skill has a 3 turns cooldown, so we're gonna see, well, how good this, well, elemental resonance gonna fare. I'm gonna be attacking the enemy with longer range. Wait, so apparently I'm just do 3 range. Yep. So with a scepter, her range will become 4 range, which is still considered slightly normal or slightly above average. So yeah, because for every buff she has, the damage has increased from previously only 1 buff or 2 buff, from 32,000 increased to 40,000, and that is kind of sick. So yeah, I suppose including RNG, that makes it 5. Are we gonna try again later with other stuff? So yeah, intelligence at 1005, so deduct away 30%. I am thinking it's relatively around 1003. So the maximum damage after deducting off another, let's say 30%, I'm gonna go like 31,000. It's kind of high. You can fairly one-shot over to most characters. I'm not an expert here, just curious that how strong Sherry will fare when SP Lana try to single target against Sherry with the Angels unit. So yep. So you can see the power here, and yep, apparently it's kind of like a free clock here that I get the 3C skill recharge again, so that is fairly cool. I gotta say it's pretty nice. It's good to have characters like Lana. Alright, now we're gonna be trying out on the AoE skills. So apparently for AoE we do not really need the phase shift, because phase shift, the plus and good thing about phase shift is that teleport over, damage taken for hero will be reduced by 75%, and when you try to attack, increase units back to 100% health. The downside will be if you get into against characters with healing reversal ability, you'll be in trouble if they cause it beforehand. And of course there is more plus over minus. So plus is you can teleport, damage reduction, back to full health, and then after the damage travel back to the original save point. So okay, we'll be trying out on the AoE. So we'll be trying out Black Hole and Divine's Punishment, and then we're gonna go with the clock ability. Okay, I'm gonna shift wave to get more buff. I'm gonna shift with this character. Where are you? Yes, my Taishan, this character. Alright.
何をしてるのか分かっている。計画通りだ。
行きましょう。感じなさい。行くわよ。天井は私に任せてください。畳み
So
か
I'm
け
just
ま
trying
す。
to, well, do extra stuff and trying to max her buff as much as possible. So yep.
なになに？
So right, we can have a look at the AoE skills. So okay, this is the original range. I'm gonna retreat again. I just realized I have not switched to melee soldiers unit. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we can look at the damage first.
今です。
So it's 10,000 or 10k. Okay, now we're gonna retry. This time we're gonna bring in the right units and or troop. Oh gosh, this is kind of, well, tedious, but the thing pays off. So alright, presenting the new units, and we can still call him the dishwasher or saint washer. So here we go.
はあ、絶望せよ。
行きましょう。聞きなさい。行くわよ。
So yep, she has, well, the max buff 2, 4, 5, 5. So we're gonna try the AoE. So as you can see, the AoE is back to the usual Lana 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So increase the span by a lot. But as the damage still gonna be the same, 10,000 or even better. So here we go.
勝負どころです。
Oh, 11,000. So
なになに？
I'm just gonna treat it as is will increase as a range of between 10 to 12,000 and divide into 2 to each hero. Of course, that's just a rough idea for you guys to have. So divide by 5 is 5 to 6,000 at least. So not too shabby.
次の作戦を実行します。
So we're gonna do egg again for her again.
ターゲットは？
Okay, so apparently, okay, I have a resonance of 5 turns. So it has elemental resonance for 2 turns. So okay, now I'm gonna go with Black Hole.
今です。
Okay, yep, the range is around that, 10,000, so between dealing... Huh.
何をしてるのか分かっているのか。
7 to 8,000 at least, so yep. And yep, it's only the skill that you cast get the CD reduced, whereas the previous one will just stick onto that, so it is still not the best option for elemental resonance or echo. So, but of course, if you guys are playing magic, that's a good deal for you guys. You can try to, well, pray for good luck, good RNG for your play, or if not, you can switch back to the single target or 3C platform or method, because you get a higher chance as the CD skills are fairly lower and it's easy to hit that. Or if not, well, you are playing clock like me, you might not need elemental resonance. So yep. Okay, let's see how good my RNG is. So
Huh?
oh, it's 5. So apparently I do notice that one bad thing about elemental resonance is that you do know that this skill's trigger, it happens, the 3C, no sorry, your skill happened, the enemy got damaged and this passive got triggered. The thing is, it did not indicate how many turns. So I do notice this is going to be or might be a heavy issue in PvP for both your opponent and of course yourself. If, well, for opponent wise, they are not able to tell or gauge how many cooldowns you have, so it might strike fear and make them to be more cautious against you. This is definitely a good part about it, but it does not indicate for the play itself. So imagine at a PvP match, or I managed to cast the skills and I saw elemental resonance triggered, but I do not know how many turns, so it's kind of irritating. I'm not sure if the skill I cast has been cooled down fully or not. So what are the moves I'm going to do next? Unlike Cloud, we always know it will be a CD reduction of at least 5, so we know how much time or how many turns left we have. Though it is by chance, but at least when it triggers, we do know that the conditions it is it. So apparently, that's kind of for SP Lana. Sorry, we're going to be switching Lana back to the normal mode, and in case you guys do not know, oops. Okay, SP Lana do not require you to spend 30,000 to switch back and forth like other SP characters, so all you need to do is click on the SP button and ta-da! You will revert back to the normal Lana, which is with only 554 intelligence cap. So alright, I know I'm not using the best item for AoE, this is just for test or demo play. If you guys want me to do a bit more testing or anything you want to test, do write it down in comment sections below. I'll try to do it either at the end of the week or the end of next week. So we're gonna accumulate some comments if there's ever gonna be one at least. So right now to normal Lana.
Huh? 絶望せよ.
And of course, if I've said anything wrong or something that you notice is not right, do feel free to write down in comment sections below to correct me, guys. It's alright, we're gonna try again.
Target は?
So this back to the original Lana. So yeah, as you can see, the damage is 8k. Yes, despite we have RNG at this stage, it's not that accurate, but like I say, this is just a demo. This to showcase the rough idea, the difference damage in terms between the original Lana and SP Lana. So as you can see, the damage is only, well, 8,000 compared to the
天井は私
10,000.
に任せてください。
So I'm gonna, well, act again.
何
So previously do around, yep, 11,000.
今です。
So yep, apparently it's even lower.
行くわよ。
And okay, it's kind of hard to tell for the resonance, but my clock trigger, so you can see. So okay, in terms of damage wise, you can see if without RNG, at least 2,000 damage to, well, around at least a minimum of 2,000 in difference after deducting off the rough 30% RNG given. So yep. So overall, I'm gonna say SP Lana is pretty good. Glad to see that Zilong it's, well, not just cash or money grabbing. They care about their old characters with just a set minimum amount spent. You can switch your character to SP mode, and the good thing is that you do not have to retrain their stars or rank all over again. You don't have to retrain from rank 3 to rank 6, so that's gonna save a lot of time. And if you're lucky, you can spend like within 200 crystals and get SP Lana Heart of Another Self for, well, the battle. And yep, and in terms of SP Lana, her weapon can be much more versatile now. Instead of Astaroth can still be the same for single targeting. But if you're trying to play AoE, you can go for Miracle stuff, Red Moon or Blue Moon if you do not have the red one, or other debuff items. So she's, well, much more versatile and hard to predict in terms of PvP. Okay, the only sad thing that I noticed is that the faction is still the same. It's still Darkness and Princess. So apparently I thought they might give her an additional faction. Well, I guess it's time because, well, you know, we have more heroes coming. We do not want our old heroes to lose out, especially for the rise of Mythical Realm and the Reincarnation faction. So yep. Okay, let us do a last play on SP Lana. So apparently I'm a fan of AoE skill because, well, why not? Because single targeting is not so strong. Okay, just for the sake of it, I'm gonna try range attack in case any one of you guys are interested.
何をしてるのか分かっているの。絶
Okay,
望せよ。
I'm not gonna reuse face shift again because face shift basically is a one-turn buff. I guess I'm gonna call it that as a buff too, to trigger, to give her at least one buff and to stop standard survivability. It does not really increase her damage constantly, and that skill will not receive cooldown effect from elemental resonance. So yep.
ターゲットは
So right, switching back to melee units, Lana range is to become back to normal Wizard's 2 skill range. So okay, in case some guys wondering if the units will attack together, let's have a look.
今です。
行くわよ。
So yep.
次の作戦を実行します。
Wait, did I miss out something that the units actually attack?
行くわよ。
ターゲットは
Let's have a look again.
勝負どころです。
Okay, so no, the soldiers did not attack together, and apparently a single target all by herself is, well, 31,000, and after deducting of 30%, I'll say a good old, I'm just gonna slightly debuff her range, so I'm gonna go with 23 to 25,000. That is definitely enough to, well, kill one hero. Okay, a final try. So yeah, the 3C apparently will increase the range, which I did it wrong early on, so yep.
はあ計画通りだ。
行きましょう。感じなさい。なになに？
Okay, let's attack with our melee unit.
勝負どころです。
So yeah, from 31,000 to 41,000, and in the event that if you had Scepter review, so apparently it will be a constant 3 range skills, though it may or may not be the best idea to do it, but I guess some of you definitely can't wait to try that to see that your melee units get attacked together with Lana.
戦場は私に任せてください。一気に行きますよ。行くわよ。
ターゲットは？
So alright, we're gonna do... Oh, the range is big. The force is strong on this one, huh?
勝負どころです。
So, oh, 13,000, that's kind of huge. So after 30%, I'm gonna call it like 9 to 10,000. That's fairly great deal. So alright, that's... I think we've come to the end for the testing of SP Lana. So I can't think of any good things to try on. So if you guys have any good idea, leave it down in the comment section below. And if I'm able to do it, I'll try it, because apparently my account is a FTP account, free to play. I do not go too far into the game in this CN server. So right, last but not least, we're gonna end with a bit of service for you guys. So yep, remember to like and subscribe my video. This is Kami presenting you SP Lana. Goodbye.
私には聖剣の封印を解く力がありました。闇から目を覚まし、光の中で覚醒する。胸を張りなさい。さあ、光と闇が争う時代の終止符を打ちなさい。私と一緒にいれば何も恐れることはありませんよ。